Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks the State of the World on Wednesday, April, May 4th, 2022. So what is it? Good, better, and different, all three. What are some of the headlines today? Let's see what we have here. Okay, lost my headlines, but we'll find them. Okay. We've got ready to go. Looking for finding the headlines. Here we go. Okay. Reproductive justice is racial justice. Abortion doctor and activist facing deportation vow to fight on. Because a leaked document, a document is leaked by someone at the Supreme Court saying the five conservative justices were planning on overriding Roe v. Wade. I hope that doesn't happen. All these people who are so concerned about the baby before the baby's born, but you don't do anything to help the mother, expectant mother, and the uh the developing baby with prenatal care. And once the baby is born, you throw them away. You don't care to help the mother or the baby. Uh, no, it's very strange. So I hope it fails. Reproductive justice for everyone. Okay. Now, also, dark money, how the Supreme Court's 6-3 anti choice conservative majority was shaped. Yep, by conservative groups, by the senators who are right wing. Okay, there's the Dark Money Network, led by the Federalist Society's Leonard Leo, who spent at least $10 million promoting each of President Trump's picks for the Supreme Court, another $10 million blocking Merrick Garland's nomination in 2016. So that says an investigator for the lever. Okay, now I hope that reproductive rights will be maintained for everybody. And all these right wing people have to get rid of them. Hope they all get the virus and don't survive. Also, progressive champion Nina Turner loses Ohio primary race after the Democratic Party set out to destroy her. Nina Turner is a former legislator in the state of Ohio, and then she went and joined Bernie Sanders' campaign when he ran for president each time, and now she's running for a seat in the Ohio House, in the U.S. Congress representing Ohio, and that did not work out well because the Democratic Party did not support them. Also, VP Harris says overturning Roe v. Wade would be a direct assault on freedom. I agree. Legal experts say overturning Roe could lead to ending same sex marriage and access to contraceptives. I agree. Without filibuster reform, Democratic efforts to codify abortion rights will fail. And Oklahoma governor signed 6-week abortion ban. Hope we get rid of him. The EU unveils proposal to ban all Russian oil imports by the end of the year. Good. Parts of Lviv without power or water after Russian missile strikes. Have to get rid of those Russian leaders. Military in Belarus begins large-scale military drills to test combat readiness. And Biden visits Lockheed Martin plan to push for passage of $33 billion for Ukraine. Okay, NATO's barking at Russia gate. Pope Francis partially blames the West for the war in Ukraine. Okay. UN says 4.5 tons of grain are stuck in Ukraine due to Russian blockade. That's great. Russia's a real nasty place. State Department declares WNBA star Brittany Griner to be wrongfully detained in Russia, and they will make efforts to get her out. Okay. Um, British Petroleum records $6.2 billion in profits over the past 3 months. That's nice. And a report says the CIA director made a secret trip to Saudi Arabia to meet the leader of Saudi Arabia in April to push for increased oil production. J.D. Vance wins GOP Senate primary in Ohio with the help from Trump and Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is another right-wing jerk. Okay, Philadelphia police officer charged with murder for fatally shooting 12-year-old boy who's actually running away. Ex-NYPD officer convicted for assaulting a DC cop during January 6th insurrection. Good. Trump on Black Lives Matter protesters says, can't you just shoot them? Well, we'd like them to shoot you, Trumpy, and all your supporters, and all your followers and all your henchmen. Also, Guterres warns Africa is facing triple crisis, calls for military juntas to stand over power. I hope that will work. I don't know. All right, that's a lot of news. What else is happening? That's about it. Calendar marches on. We're in May now. May 4th, 2022. Thank you for tuning in for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you're back again tomorrow. Stay safe, take care of yourself and others, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available for you and safe for you to take it, I would take it. Had in mind the Johnson & Johnson one shot on May 27th of 2021, and I've been looking around for a booster. But I do wear a mask all the time, practice social distancing. Okay, now, how about a little song? Okay, let's do. My aunt took care of my brother and I when my mom had to go to work. She also had a son to raise at the time, and she took care of all three. We all lived in New York City. My mom and us and my aunt and her family, we spent a lot of time together. I remember it well. I did not appreciate her all the time because I was just a kid. But now when I look back upon those times and the later years, I know I had a great aunt. Now I wish she were here with me. But I know that cannot be, so I'll go on with my story. Okay, to be continued. Thank you for joining us this evening of Wednesday, May 4th, 2022, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Remember, take care of yourself and others, and remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night.